It belongs in a museum. Hello, and welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name's Hayden. With me I have Mitch.
Hello.
And Tom.
Hi, Tom.
And we're discussing in this special occasion the Disney Expo. Was it D23?
Yeah, the D23 Expo.
So this is all the junk.
23-sided dice.
This is all the junk that's coming out next year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Indiana Jones. So I totally blanked. I didn't realize that Disney owned Indiana Jones. But I guess because Lucasfilms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they own tons of stuff now. All sorts of things, so.
Disney literally just owns everything.
Yep. They're definitely the big fish in the pond.
But we can go ahead and get started into the things with the things. The Disney 23 Expo 2022, it came out yesterday, and it had all sorts of goodies and things and all that came out. But we'll start off with the first thing was like the Thunderbolts, which it's got the Florence Pugh. Can't think of the guy's name from
Hawkeye.
Stranger Things.
Well, oh, David Harbour.
Yeah,
David Harbour.
He's in it. Bucky Barnes, the Sebastian Shaw. I mean,
Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian
Sebastian.
It'll have Taskmaster, U.S. Agent. But it's basically they're like the Suicide Squad of Marvel. So that's what they're going to be doing.
And they get their own movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably be better than Suicide Squad.
Well, the bar is not very high, so.
I mean, I still don't know, like, if this is supposed to be a TV show or if it's a movie. It doesn't really specify here.
I don't know.
Moving on to the next one is Captain America: The New World Order, which will have the guy that played. He was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He's
George Clooney.
No, it's
the goofy looking dude.
Yeah, he was in The Incredible Hulk as the one that gave Edward Norton the Hulk powers back.
Oh,
The stuff.
Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, juice leaks into his brain.
Yeah.
He's going to be the leader in Captain America: The New World, which is a Hulk villain. So I don't know why he's in a Captain America movie.
I don't know.
I'm sure they'll mix the Hulk in there somehow.
Because what's the deal? Why can't the Hulk get his own movie?
I don't know.
I mean, She-Hulk's got her own thing going on, but we can't have the Hulk have his own movie.
And I haven't seen all of She-Hulk, but the last I saw, like, Hulk was in a spaceship going out into space.
Yeah, he said deuces.
Yeah.
And she keeps, like, breaking the fourth wall in the show.
Well, she does that in the comics, that's why.
Oh, well, she talks to you, and she's, like, explaining, like, oh, you think this is a typical cameo, but Benedict Wong will be back a lot more, and then...
And you're like, okay.
Yeah, and then
there's, like, fourth wall breaking is such a taboo to do.
Yeah.
If you do it funny, nobody cares. Everybody's like, that's like Deadpool.
I mean, honestly, everybody's trashing She-Hulk, and I don't dislike the show.
It's okay.
It's not as bad as everybody's making it out to be. The little meta jokes about Twitter and like, oh, you thought this week's episode was rough on Twitter. Just see till next week. And I'm like, you made this episode like 6 months ago. Yeah. So, how would you know? You you already came out the gate knowing that you're going to piss people off with this show.
Just to do a
exactly.
side bit, apparently, it's Rings of Power related, but the actress who plays Galadriel, the barbarian, apparently there was a thing where it's just like, oh, if you think this was like this, it's like, this is character development. She's going to get her comeuppance and become like, Kate Blanchett Galadriel. And
that's what she said?
Yeah.
Well,
and they're like character building, and the guy's like, yeah, but it's not going to happen this season.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next thing is Indiana Jones. They officially announced the last movie for Harrison Ford, and
I mean, he's pushing 90 now, isn't he?
They should just do a bit where like he's like in some cave and he finds like a skeleton, but it's dressed up like Han Solo.
I'm just hoping that they don't do where like in the movie he dies and passes on his role to a new young star. Just let it end. Like, let it ride off into the sunset.
The Last Crusade was the best ending for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They could have literally just left it from there, and they would have been well thought
But
of.
money.
Well, supposedly this is going to pretend.
I want my money back.
Supposedly this is going to pretend like the Crystal Skull didn't happen.
That's good for me. Yeah.
That's good for everybody.
Most people say that's the best fan-made film ever.
Indiana Jones, but aliens.
Aliens.
The next thing they had was Loki's going to have a season 2, which kind of like WandaVision stuff. They weren't sure, and I guess because of its popularity, they were like, "Yeah."
You want another one? We'll do it again.
And supposedly the actor that plays King the Conqueror, he's going to have a lot bigger role in this next season because he's going to tie more into the multiverse and time travel and all this other stuff.
Loki was fun, but I know that the director for the first season I can't remember what she did, but she for some reason isn't coming back for season 2. So I wonder how it's going to look out in the future.
The next thing, we'll skip over this one. The next thing is the Secret War or Secret Invasion, not Secret War. Secret Invasion is going to have
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. It'll have several of the other like Shield agents like Maria Hill and stuff like that. And just from watching the trailer, it kind of reminded me of like Men in Black meets James Bond meets like the Body Snatchers. So
Okay.
I don't know exactly like what all is going to happen because the scrolls are basically they can shapeshift and turn into whoever.
But isn't Ben Mendelsohn the dude from Rogue One? Isn't he like a good scroll?
Yeah, I mean there are some good ones that are like against their scroll empire or whatever. But I don't know how they're going to go about it. So
And then they're playing it off like
don't know what that was.
Okay.
Sorry,
get control of your phone there, Mitch.
I know.
Jesus.
But aren't they playing it off that like certain scrolls were like characters all along? You just didn't even know it.
They could. They did that in the comics, so I'm assuming if they wanted to do that with Iron Man, they could. They could say the Iron Man that died was actually a scroll in disguise. If they wanted to just bring Tony back for whatever reason.
So, did they do that in the comics?
They actually, yeah. Tony Stark was actually he didn't die, but he was actually a scroll in the comics until they found him in a ship
Okay.
when they crashed.
So he's been in space the whole time.
Right.
So
Plot twist.
the dude who died, he remembered all these things. He wrote that really like sentimental message to Pepper Potts on his helmet.
Well, because I mean, who knows how long he's been the scroll? He could have been a scroll since Tony's been out in space. Because remember, he was lost in space for forever by himself.
We had a kid with Pepper too.
A scroll kid.
The scrolls basically change their genetics to where they become that character. They don't have their memories.
They don't.
They're the ultimate actors.
But I mean, whatever they want to learn, they could learn.
Oscar worthy.
Wow.
But basically, that show is going to lead into the next show, which is Armor Wars, which will be the one with Don Cheadle, which is War Machine. I'm assuming that. I mean, the reason I talked about Tony Stark was because possibly they do something with that because with the Armor Wars, that's somebody's going to get control of all the basically the Iron Man armors. I'm sure.
Okay.
Whether it be the Skrulls or Shield taking over to fight back against the Skrulls or whatever. There's not really a whole lot of information about Armor Wars, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Something that we knew was coming out, but they never really revealed when until the expo yesterday was Werewolf by Night, which basically he's a werewolf
By night.
Is this a comic book character?
Yeah,
And he's part of like the MCU?
yeah. He's like he fights alongside like Blade and stuff sometimes in the horror like genre of comics. Like Dracula's in the comics too.
Oh man, I feel like we're just divulging into.
Well, like
They're just making stuff up.
Yeah.
Well, not that they're making stuff up. They're just like pulling.
I can't remember if their name
rabbits out of butts.
is a monster squad or if it's something monster or something like that. But they have their own like monster team that goes out and fights other monsters.
It's just lazy. You know why? Because the rights to those characters are free. It's like you saw the Winnie the Pooh thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like horror monster villains.
Yeah. So because the way it works is after 75 years after the original person who conceived the idea, it's life plus 75.
Okay.
So after that person who made up Winnie the Pooh dies, 75 years later, you can do whatever you want with that right. So like these Hammer films and stuff like that, they exist because like Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein back in the 1800s.
Yeah, so did Dracula with Bram Stoker. And
so comic book people who get paid lots of money to come up with interesting characters are like, I don't want to do this. And they're just like, what can we steal? Dracula. Bram Stoker's not been around
Well,
for a while.
these characters have been around since the 60s and 70s.
Lazy.
In Marvel.
And now they're putting him into these like super high dollar, big budget movies.
But this is just supposed to be like a special, so it's not like a series or anything. But it comes out October 7th, and it basically it's going to involve different characters that'll be in the Marvel universe now. Which one's like Man Thing, which basically he's basically Swamp Thing. They just couldn't have Swamp Thing as a title because that's DC. So he's called Man Thing.
Man Thing. Jeez.
The next we'll go on to is Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, I read somewhere that it was explained why or how T'Challa's not going to be in this.
I didn't read, like, I didn't see why. I know in the trailer that they showed, they talked about, the royalty of Wakanda's giving like a speech at the UN summit or something like that, and they're talking about, well, like the Black Panther's gone is what they're saying and stuff. So, they're telling the world that he's gone, but I'm sure that his sister takes over the mantle.
Yeah,
or somebody will.
It's if they go, the whole, oh, he died, or they just like off screen to kind of make it work, and they just give a throwaway line to it. It's just gonna be so bad.
Yeah,
they got to figure something out.
The next thing we have is the Bad Batch, which I haven't seen the movie or the show yet. The
show's pretty good.
I mean, it's along the same lines as like the Clone Wars as far as like the animation style.
Yeah.
The second season.
Action?
No, it's the animated.
Oh, okay.
It takes place after Order 66.
Okay.
But it comes out the second season January 4th of next year. So it's supposedly the first season did really well. I haven't seen it yet. I hadn't had the time. The next Star Wars stuff they have is the Skeleton Crew, which they didn't really from what I could tell, it's almost like it was like Star Wars pirates. Like it's Jude Law is going to be like the main actor or whatever, but it's like almost like they're just basically the smugglers and stuff of Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know like what they'll be doing. But that's what it seemed like.
It's a bunch of scruffy looking nerf herders.
What era is this taking place in?
I couldn't tell.
I bet she's got something to do with the Skywalker era.
And they still won't do like Knights of the Old Republic because that's what everybody wants. That's what you want? Then you're not getting it.
The next thing that we have on the list is the Echo series, which Echo is the character from Hawkeye that was the bad guy, the girl.
She's mute, isn't she? It'll be an interesting.
In the comics, she takes over as Ronin in the comics, so I'm assuming that's what she's going to do because that's the whole suit that they were after during the Hawkeye series. Kingpin's going to have his role in that.
Is it Vincent? She's deaf. Is she deaf?
Yeah, or well, she can't talk. I don't know if she's deaf. I think
if she's deaf, they should just do the whole thing without audio.
When it comes to her, it's just dead silent.
You see from her view, and you see somebody's mouth moving.
That's just like me in high school.
But supposedly it'll have
the Charlie Brown with the parrots talking.
It'll have Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin again. I'm assuming Daredevil would make an appearance in it, just like he's doing in the She-Hulk.
Well, they'd announced a Daredevil Born Again or something like that.
Yeah, that's another series that's coming out.
Okay.
But I would assume he's going to appear in this because in the comics he trains Echo at certain points during her early years. So I would assume he'd have some kind of involvement.
I can't remember the Daredevil's name. What's his name?
Charlie Cox.
No, the character's name.
Matt Murdock.
Matt Murdock. Is he a prosecutor?
No, I think he's a defense attorney.
Is he a defense attorney?
Defense attorney, yeah.
Okay. All right.
He's a very good lawyer.
Yeah, catches bricks.
The next thing we have is the Willow TV series, which, I mean, from the trailer, it looked like it was produced really well. I've only seen the Willow movie like once.
Is Val Kilmer in it?
No.
Probably not.
But it does have the original, what's his name? The guy that plays the little short
vertically
guy.
challenged man. Was it Warwick?
Warwick Davis. That's
Warwick
it.
Davis.
Yeah.
I said Warwick Dunn, and I was like, no, he played football.
What is Willow? Because I never watched him.
It's basically like a futuristic sci-fi adventure.
I thought it was like a I thought it was like a rip-off, kind of like King Arthur.
Yeah,
and
that there was
Rings.
like Merlin or something going on.
I was thinking it was like based in like the future, like Star Wars kind of future, but it was still.
No, I don't think Willow has anything to do with Star Wars.
I don't know.
It was
I
like
can't
magic
remember.
and stuff.
I'm pretty sure it's like a Arthurian, like Lord of the Rings kind of to do.
Okay, well there's that. It's coming out November 30th, so
there's probably somebody listening who loved that movie and is just like rocking back and forth, like they're so dumb,
cursing me out. The next thing they have is Tales of the Jedi, which will come out October 28th this year.
Is that going to be like the anime thing again?
No, this is going to be like the CGI, like the Clone Wars kind of animation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be, from what I read, it's going to be focused on Ahsoka and Count Dooku, and it's going to be like 3 episodes for each one until the story of like how he went to the dark side and her upbringing, or I don't know. It just says Tales of the Jedi, but it said it was going to involve those 2 characters in 3 episodes apiece.
Is Rosario Dawson doing Ahsoka?
She's probably doing the voice.
Okay.
But because I know they also announced that she's doing her show,
Live
that we've
action.
all known.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next thing is The Never-Ending Story.
I can't live through Artax dying again.
Yeah. just leave my childhood alone.
Just stop it.
I hope it's not a reboot, because how do you reboot a story that never ended?
Turn around.
Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
I did talk with some people online that said that they saw an article where it was reading about, that they mentioned some of the characters that were already established. So maybe they're just continuing on from, the story.
The Never-Ending Story 2, 3, 4, or like the series.
I don't know. I just know the
'Cause
Never-Ending Story.
I'll tell you what, like we liked the Never-Ending Story so much when I was a kid that when the second one came out, my parents were like, "Here, watch this and shut up for a little while," and then like they got really bad. Like there was a TV made movie.
Quality.
Oh yeah, there's one with Jack Black in it.
Dumpster dive.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my god, I thought that was a dream.
No.
Oh, man.
I just remember the first one.
All right, what else you got?
Then we have a Peter Pan and Wendy, which I've liked some of the remakes that they've made. Like I liked Aladdin, and I liked the Beauty and the Beast.
Is this a live action
Look,
one?
the Disney cartoon one,
They already have a live action Peter Pan.
great.
It's not
Hook,
I'm
fantastic.
talking about Hook.
Oh well, yeah, that one's good,
Hook
but
was
that's not
awesome.
Disney.
That's not Disney?
No,
No,
Really?
no,
it's not. I was surprised too. I didn't realize that
they
until
just
after looking it
wanted
up.
to make a sequel where Peter Pan was older.
Yeah,
Ba-na-na, da-na-na, da-da-da.
but yeah, I've liked Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. I didn't like Mulan, Lion King. I wasn't a fan of those, so we'll see how this one is.
The Lion King live action was hilarious because it wasn't live action. Like they got dudes with cameras just out in like this Serengeti, just filming background. And they're like, "That lion's gonna be right there. He's gonna get that gazelle." You can see it, right?
Yeah, I think like the best animal one they've done so far is probably the Jungle Book.
That wasn't bad. It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No comment.
You didn't see it.
I did. I saw, but there's 2.
I just remember Christopher Walken being the giant orangutan
Oh, that's right.
and singing, and I was like, "This is good. This is fun."
The next thing they have is Disenchanted, which will be a sequel to the Enchanted movie.
Oh, okay.
Look, from what it looks like, all the cast that was in it is returning, except for the lady that played the evil witch originally.
Okay. I don't remember.
It's got
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams, and then the guy that played Cyclops,
James Marsden.
and then I can't remember this guy's name. He was in the movie Can't Buy Me Love.
Dr. Dreamy.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
Patrick Dempsey?
Yes. That's
Yeah,
it.
he wanted
Did
to
you
play-
get it off of Dr. Dreamy?
No, I can see that.
Tom's the closet, like
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's
fan.
Anatomy. He knows the name of this show.
Yeah. One of my ex-girlfriends loved that show, so that's how I remember him. I just remember he campaigned hardcore to play Doctor Strange
Okay.
Did he?
before they gave it to Benedict Cumberbatch.
Huh.
Yeah, that's coming out on November 24th of this year, so I'm kind of interested in that. I like the first one. It was kind of fun. It kind of played on the whole
Yeah.
Disney princess stuff in
it
a
made
real
fun of
world.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife was super into it. So.
They have a new live-action Disney movie coming. Mufasa, the Lion King.
They're
A
gonna
prequel to Lion King about Mufasa.
Well, let's beat that deadline.
I don't. There's no need or desire for this movie. I don't know why they're making this.
Because money.
Nobody said, "Hey, I wonder what Mufasa was doing before he had
Let's
Simba."
do Bambi, but the story about the dead.
It's just like,
Before that hunter shot him.
do you care about what Hamlet's father did in the Shakespearean story? Because that's all Lion King is.
Yeah.
It's just Hamlet.
Yeah.
You know,
But with lions.
but with lines. So they like, no, who cares?
No.
So, yeah. All right, go ahead.
What's next? The Fox and the Hound?
Well, they're gonna have a live action of the Snow White, which
Again?
I thought they already did that, didn't they?
No, they did Cinderella.
No, I did one with
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Disney either.
Oh, so it doesn't count?
Well, I'm just saying Disney's actually making this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be more towards their story and not the, like the off-put.
Is she going to be 14 and kissed against her will by
A
Prince Charming?
22-year-old.
I don't know.
Man.
I know Gal Gadot plays Maleficent, which is the evil witch in the movie.
Didn't they? What isn't Angelina Jolie?
That was in the movie Maleficent.
Oh my god!
But Maleficent is the actual witch from Snow White.
Okay, I thought that was Cinderella. She was the witch.
No, I thought that was the one with Aurora is her name.
Yeah, Cinderella.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the same one. She looks the same.
No, I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. She's playing the evil witch, Gal
Okay.
Gadot. Whatever. Then one of my favorites that I hope they don't ruin, Hocus Pocus 2.
I did see that the vacuum witch. She's standing on the two Hoovers, the
Yeah.
two little Roombas.
The room.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of funny.
That's
so.
funny. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
It comes out September 30th, so it'll be in time for you to watch all October, leading up to Halloween. I know Doug Jones is going to play Billy Butcherson again.
He's in Star Trek. He plays in a new one.
Mhm.
He plays a character. I can't remember his name.
But what's her? I can't remember. Was it Bette Midler?
Yeah.
Bette Midler and the girl from Sex and the City.
They're one who looks like a horse.
Yeah, that
Sarah
one.
Jessica Parker. Matthew Broderick. Why does your wife look like an evil donkey witch? It's quoting South Park.
I just love our attraction that we're getting.
Yeah.
The next thing we have is Inside Out 2 is getting a remake. I guarantee they're going to have like an offshoot way to
Is it outside in?
to introduce the girl going through puberty and the emotions changing.
Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good idea.
I know, but
because
it'll be really funny.
when we saw it, my daughter was like 6,
Mhm.
so it was kind of funny and interesting. And then now that she's like 14, it's gonna be
I mean,
We're coming back to full circle.
yeah.
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but
Wait
that's
till
what
the
I'm assuming.
menopause one.
Because and then after that, they have Daredevil Born Again, which we talked about is going to be being made. They said originally that it was going to be a continuation from what happened on Netflix. Well, now Charlie Cox is saying that he wants it just to be its own thing, like starting over. Like the character exists the same way that he did, but they want to restart the whole thing for like he's been existing in the MCU this whole time.
So
But not-
just we're picking up like in his life still.
Right.
But Disney's showing on Disney Plus right now the
Yeah.
Netflix show.
Yeah, he says he wants it to be like a soft reboot for Daredevil instead of just picking up right where he left off.
That's where you say, "Good job, Charlie Cox. Here's your script. Just do what we say. Money. Shut up and look pretty."
Do you want to not be Daredevil?
You're lucky to be this far along the process.
We'll
buddy.
find some. We'll get Ben Affleck back.
He'll do it.
Don't think we won't call him.
Not only was he Batman, but he was chewed out for being Batman, and he came back to play Batman again. So
Batfleck.
The next thing we have is the Andor show, which will be coming out
Nobody
later this month on
Whatever
the
happened to that show that
21st.
they were doing, like the High Republic?
Still working on it.
Remember that?
hey, you know what? I know the ending to Andor.
He dies.
He does.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
they've already approved it for season 2.
They die. They get blown up by the Death Star.
Just-
you don't walk that off.
Just watch the first episode, then watch Rogue One.
One.
You're done.
Yeah.
You know the whole story now.
Well, supposedly it'll premiere with 3 episodes, but it's pretty. They said it's already pretty likely it's going to be approved for a season 2.
We're gonna go to Scarif. That's gonna be the end of it. I'll tell you that right now.
There's a show called a movie called The Elementals that Disney's making. It didn't really give a whole lot about it. It just showed like basically you saw these like animated elements walking around and talking.
That sounds like a Pixar.
Do they form
Yeah,
up and
it'll
turn
be-
into Captain Planet?
That would be funny. But I'm assuming it'll have something to do with like inclusivity because they were like trying to touch hands, the water and the fire were.
They turn to steam.
So I'm sure it'll be something along those lines.
Okay.
You have Percy Jackson and the Olympians, which it'll be a TV series on Disney Plus.
Wasn't there already a movie?
There was, but
There's a couple. There's like
That wasn't
2 or
Disney.
it wasn't Disney.
Disney's like, you know
Oh
what?
my God.
We're going to do it again. Disney's going to do Lord of the Rings next.
3. I know they are. Lord of the Rings. The other ones didn't count. And everybody's gonna go bull.
But maybe they'll do the Rings of Power better
Yeah.
than Amazon.
We can only hope.
But that's coming out.
I'm pretty sure I could do the Rings of Power better.
They have the Santa Clauses with Tim Allen. They actually brought back the Bernard, the elf guy, because a lot of people complained that he wasn't in like the main picture when they showed it, like he wasn't a cast member. So a lot of people were like, "No, bring him back."
Did they kill off the annoying kid?
I think he's kind of outgrown being a kid.
Yeah, he's like your age.
They should have said he died in a flaming car wreck or something like that.
They did
Flaming car.
They did show a trailer where there was people auditioning to be the next Santa Claus, and Peyton Manning sitting down, and he's talking about like how he's going to one up Tom Brady now.
I'm Santa Claus. Omaha. Very Omaha.
I thought that was great. The trailer.
Peyton Manning is just going to be the
Peyton Manning is low key hilarious.
Yeah, but he's just going to be the screen that they project the movie on.
Like, his forehead. Like, you knew, like the funniest thing he ever did was when he did SNL and he did that football camp thing, and he's just pegging the kids.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
lighting them up,
he's screaming at him, "Get up!"
The next one they have is the National Treasure: Edge of History, which it's supposed to be.
The Earth is flat.
It's supposed to be based on some kind of Aztec mystery for this first season. I don't know.
Nicolas Cage.
So it's not National Treasure anymore. It's global treasure.
Well, yeah.
It just sounds like Indiana Jones, but with more steps.
Yeah.
And less leather jacket and fedora.
Nick Cage isn't going to be a part of it. The little squirrely guy from The Hangover that was in the National Treasure movie, he's going to be in it.
Oh, like Discount Topher Grace?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not like Discount Topher Grace. He's like super He's like Topher Grace on like Wish.com or like Etsy or Facebook Market.
The next thing they have going is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah.
Which they said that'll have King the Conqueror as like a big.
What phase are we in?
Group. Yeah.
32.
Exactly. But supposedly that movie is going to tie directly into the next Avengers movie.
Yeah, remember like when Marvel, like the Avengers
was interesting. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, when the Avengers was taking off, and we were excited about Infinity Wars and where it was going. And we were like, man, I can't wait to see what Marvel's going to be like in 10 years.
Now we know.
We should have savored those moments, man.
Well, that's what happens when you kill off the best characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you have Marvel and the Avengers when you get rid of Captain America, the original Captain America and Iron Man?
I don't know. I mean, like even the new Thor movie wasn't that great, and that he was
because they've turned Thor into a joke.
Yeah.
Everybody liked Ragnarok Thor and like comedy Thor.
It's like just
and
dialed that up.
They just maxed it out to 11.
Well, because it was comedy, but then he got into his like seriousness, like where kick butt kind of stuff.
But you remember the part in that movie where he like empowered the children with his power? Why didn't he do that during the fight with Thanos?
He hadn't unlocked it at that point. He wasn't a high enough level.
Oh.
He didn't get that far in the skill tree.
The XP he got from Thanos just set him over the roof.
Yeah.
It's like Gandalf. He sent everybody away so he can 1v1 the Balrog and get all the XP and loot.
Yeah, the next thing they have coming up is the Fantastic Four, which everybody was kind of disappointed that they brought it up on the screen at the Disney Expo, and they said there's no further news that we have at this time other than it comes out in February.
February of 2023?
No, 2024.
2024.
This is like what, the 5th Fantastic Four movie now?
Well, there was 2 original ones and then that crappy third one.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, maybe something in like the 70s.
Yeah.
So.
Not made by Disney.
They casted 3 people and nothing for an invisible woman.
They just cut to a blank set. Good job.
Because they didn't, I don't know.
Then the next thing they have is the Little Mermaid, which that's made an uproar because it doesn't look like the Little Mermaid.
Well, I mean, they announced that she was black forever ago. It's just like, why now is everybody pissed off about it?
Like even just because of that, but they changed. She's not even a redhead.
I know. That is one of the things. Like
that's just like taking somebody completely different. Go, you're Ariel. It's like, no.
They did. Like somebody posted a picture of all of the recasted people in most recent years, and all of them are redheads. You know, I don't know what Disney has against ginger people.
That's what somebody was complaining. Like, what's up, Hollywood? What do you got against redheads?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have no soul.
Apparently not.
Then they're also going to have a new animated movie by, I think it's Pixar, which will be called Wish, which will explain where the wishing star came from in Disney.
The wishing star.
Yeah, like once you wish upon a star in Pinocchio.
Isn't that where it came from?
Well, evidently there's a whole story behind it that'll be animated.
Oh, thank God. I can't tell you how much that question's just been keeping me up at night.
All right.
Look
what
out
else
the
are they
window and
gonna
go,
do?
wish upon a
Are
star.
they going to explain what the the copyright caption symbol came from too?
What else are we going to explain? Why I'm bald?
Maybe we could.
Then they're going to have Ironheart, which will be basically Riri Williams, which is the character's name, will be taking over as like Iron Man, quote unquote.
Okay.
She somehow mixes magic with science.
Magic.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I don't,
What is this?
that's the way they described it. She doesn't.
Sounds stupid.
From what I know, she doesn't know magic in the comics. So
Girls
I don't know.
get it done.
And then lastly, they have Zootopia Plus, which will be a TV show based on Zootopia.
I like that movie.
Yeah,
So
it'll be based on the lives of the characters from Zootopia. So we'll see how that goes.
I hope they do it like Dragnet or like the Law and Order thing.
Dun, dun. Just do
go to-
random cutbacks to the slot still being like stuck in like the first scene, just
Yeah.
trying to get to the second, and we're already like at the end of the episode.
Yeah, because like they made a big deal about like I don't know the lollipop hustle from the movie, and they acted like it was this huge, big old crime organization thing, and I was like, that's funny.
Well, like the main picture they have when you looked up the article was they had the fat cheetah sitting there eating a donut that's a cop at the table. So I'm sure he'll have the police force will be some kind of law, maybe law and order kind of thing with it.
Hill Street Blues, but like Zootopia version.
Yeah, then you have like SVU.
Bestiality crimes. I don't know if I want to watch that.
There's a predator on the loose, but not the way you're thinking.
But I mean, they got a lot of stuff coming out. There's even more things that we didn't mention that are like smaller stuff. There's some kind of like Raven's Home. What was that Raven show that used to come?
That's So Raven.
There's some kind of it's some tied to that somehow. There's a show of that coming out.
Right.
There's some show called Growing Up. I mean, a bunch of little stuff that's coming out. There's I think Jedi Tales, which will be like little kid like.
So they're just like scraping the bottom of the barrel and like, hey, you remember this show that you were fond of?
Yeah.
Let's see what's about to happen to it.
Get ready.
Brutalize it. Here you go.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
That's like whatever you liked as a kid. They just put it in a barrel, shake it up real good, throw it out on the table.
That's right.
Yeah, they're just spinning the wheels. Like, what can we reboot?
We got a bunch of millennials to make this that have never seen the original source material, so
They'll F it all up.
get ready to get pissed off.
I mean, we already talked about in the regular show that the Gargoyles game that they're looking into making, the Midnight Suns, Wolverine. Well, that was all talked about on the other. So
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't really have much favor for Disney right now because what's the last thing they did that was well?
I don't know.
I mean, really?
Nothing Star Wars related. I can tell you that.
No, not Star Wars.
All those
Mandalorian season 3 they announced it'll be coming out.
Okay, Mandalorian. All right.
Yeah, Mandalorian's good.
All right. So, like, maybe out of 20 things, like one of
Ahsoka
them,
will be coming out.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I liked how they interpreted her for Mandalorian, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, but I guess you could say Sony had a bigger part.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this Wish Upon a Star movie will be just awesome.
I doubt it.
But that'll be the one gem in this whole to do.
Don't underestimate the stars. So that Pinocchio movie came out with Tom Hanks.
Thanks as Geppetto.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You saw it?
Yeah,
Okay. So I didn't really like Pinocchio as a kid anyways.
I didn't either.
I fell
No.
asleep all the time.
No, I didn't care for that one.
To me, for the most part, it does feel like it stays true to like the cartoon movie. But like I said, I wasn't a big fan of it, but it's not a bad movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Tom Hanks has been dead for a little while and they just like have his body like digitally made to be whatever character they want.
He got himself like 3D scanned.
Yeah. Because he's just doing everything.
He is in a lot of stuff now.
Like,
I mean, he was in a lot of stuff forever, but
if it's a
it just seems like a
middle-aged or
lot.
older person and
Tom
it's
Hanks.
white, Tom Hanks.
he's replaced Michael Caine.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, they'll probably do a Michael Caine movie and it'll be Tom Hanks playing.
Just side shoot, there is a Michael Caine movie out right now called Medieval, where he plays. I think he's some kind of king or something.
He's like 90.
Yeah, I know, but it's out right now. I haven't seen any trailers for it until I just started looking up news.
Yeah.
It's called Medieval, and it's out right now. But he's like the king, and there's some kind of battle going on, and he's like directing his knights, and I don't know. But it's in theaters, so who knows?
Why do we fall down, Mr. Knight?
Because the catapult hit you in the chest.
I saw that Nintendo had a bunch of stuff they put out. This is just random news, but they wanted to announce Nintendo Direct these past 2 weeks, and they delayed it. And you know their excuse for the most recent delay was the Queen's death. Yeah, I was like, "What? You're Japan. That's not your queen." They thought
It's
it would
not
be
your monarch.
I thought it would be like
She was the
distasteful.
queen of the world.
Like she played Zelda or something like that. I don't
Sitting
know.
there button mashing. Oh, my arthritis.
All right, well,
That's everything we had for the Disney Expo. So
Yep.
well, we'll see what happens for the the interesting year to come. So I did see one thing that Bob Iger,
builder?
Iger, the guy who's over Disney, he said that the COVID theatrical releases are done. Disney's not going to do any of that streaming service stuff first if it's supposed to be in theaters. So,
except for the Peter Pan thing's gonna be specifically on Disney Plus.
yeah, but I mean that's only for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Not like we're going to do Disney Plus and
Oh, okay, yeah.
theaters at the same time.
Yeah.
So I wonder if everybody else is going to follow their lead, or if they're going to blame it on COVID if their movies suck in theaters. I don't know.
Well, lately, if anything sucks, it's because of trolls.
Trolls. Oh, internet trolls.
Yeah.
Like Tom. He gets on the Lord of the Rings. The
chat room.
It was, screw you, Jeff Bezos.
Sauron, Orc Leader
Under
number
the
4.
handle Hobo Baggins.
All right. That was fun. Well, if you have any information or questions about the stuff that we talked about today, reach out to Mitch on entertainthispodcast.com. And by all means, if you have any suggestions, we're going to change up the show a little bit next week and have a lot more whatever this is. And
a lot more drumming.
yeah, a lot more sound effects and
But it'll be different.
fun things.
Yes.
But yeah, I think the show will get a little bit more lively. So, and Tom will be taking hot sauce every 5 minutes.
No.
All right. Well, that's it for this.
Tom has resigned from entertainment.
Goodbye from Mitch.
Bye.
Goodbye from Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Goodbye from me. Hey, goodbye.